Oh, 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 I hope you did not hear that. Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Oh My God, I Just Shit Myself review. Oh, it even smells. Oh, God. Now, if I was classy, I'd stop the camera and start up again, but you get the real me at all times. Now, I picked out 4 beers. There we go, now we can't see any of them on the camera. I picked out 4 beers. I'm probably going to get through 2 of them tonight and 2 of them tomorrow after work. But they're just going to sit on the table until I do them. Rinsed out my cups so we don't get any of those little air bubbles on them. From both the hard water, the way it dries, and from dust and everything else. Didn't want any of that because I always get, I'll clean your... Yeah, I clean my glasses. I just don't normally rinse them before I use them, and they can sit here for years before I get to them. I have hundreds of glasses. Okay, so 3 cans and 1 bottle. What do I want to drink tonight? Ooh, we'll probably get, as I said, we'll probably do 2 of them tonight and maybe 1 tomorrow. Let's do this one. I picked this one up today in Delhi, so basically Simcoe. Delhi, Ontario. Well, it's actually, if we're going to be 100% honest, it's La Salette, Ontario. So this is from Ramblin Road, which used to be known all the time as Ramblin Road Brewing Company, but now it says up here it's a Ramblin Road Pure Bred Red that we're going to be drinking. But back here it actually says J. Picard Brewing Limited. Now, John Picard, it makes Picard's Peanuts, if any of you are in the Ontario area and haven't heard of this. Picard's Peanuts. Nuts, raisins, chocolate-covered almonds, cashews, all types of nuts. They do chips. I actually have some kettle-cooked dill pickle chips over there. Upstairs I have some kettle-cooked beer chips. The beer chips are actually washings from the Dakota Pearls. Basically what he does is he brews up his lager, and he washes the Dakota Pearls, which he makes his beer chips with, in the lager, and then it's a different beer even though it's the same beer. Now, I've had all 4 of the normal beers that are offered by Ramblin Road. They have a Pilsner, a Lager, an Ale, and the DPA, which is the Dakota Pearl Ale. So the chips are made from the ale, not the lager. I was incorrect on that. I was just talking. So the Pilsner, the Lager, and the Ale, all basically what you'd expect. They are a Pilsner, a Lager, and an Ale made for the masses, craft beer for the masses, bougie beers, if you will, craft beer prices for macro beer taste, and they all do their thing. You know, it's an export ale, just a random lager, and just a Pilsner. They do their job. They work. It's whatever. Now this is a red. He's not had a red before. It is 5% alcohol by volume, and you got the big horse on here. What do we have? What do we say back here? Pure bred to be red. This is kind of scary shit on here, man. This is real red beer from the ground up. We've blended red roasted barley crystal malts to define its toffee tone, with select hops to add body and boldness. This distinctive, full-flavored craft beer is perfectly balanced and consistently satisfying. Just what you'd hope to see from the untamed, high-spirited bunch here at the brewery farm. John Picard, proprietor, J. Picard Brewing Limited, 2970 Swimming Pool Road. It's because there's a swimming pool on that road. Yeah, they're from such a small place that it's called Swimming Pool Road, because there's a swimming pool on the road. There's also a 1-lane bridge. It's a 2-lane road, 1-lane bridge. Those suck. And yeah, this says up here, fresh from Ontario's only brewery farm. Yeah, to my knowledge, they are the only brewery farm here. Maybe you could argue that Black Creek, the cask ales they do, are from a brewery farm too, because they do a beer once a year that everything is growing there. Everything being the malts, the hops, whatever botanicals they're going to use. So I mean, that argument could be made, I don't think it really should be. And you have in Manitoba, you technically have the farmery, is it? What the oh, it's those stupid cans that kind of look like Broadhead's cans. I think it's called the farmery. I think it's Farmery Lager. They were on Dragon's Den. They had a farm. They turned it into a brewery location. I don't think they've started brewing there yet. I believe it's all still brewed in Ontario at Muskoka. Anyway, wow, that is a red ale look-wise. Little off-white head, little bit of brown in there. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful amber beer. Super crystal clear. This is a nice looking beer. Smell? Okay. Like their other beers, you basically have like macro scent, and by that I mean it's nonchalant. There's no hops really I can't really smell hops in here. I can't really smell much malt in here, really, to be honest, either. It's just kind of like a sweet caramel scent. Yeah, sweet caramel scent. Almost like a Malta, but toned back a whole bunch. It doesn't smell bad. I mean, I can't say anything bad about it. I'm just saying that it is like most of their other beers. It does smell like it's going to be aimed at a lot of people that don't drink experimental or interesting or anything like that beer. It smells like it's going to be the people that, you know, drink a stock ale or an export lager or an export ale as their usual beers. It smells like Rickard's Red, okay? It smells like Rickard's Red. Let's try it. Cheers. Okay. Okay, that's soft, smooth, wet, has a little bit of taste. All you really want to be able to drink a beer. Caramel, sweet malt, and a roasty flavor that slides all the way through. Kind of roasty and a little bit coffee-like right at the end, and mixing with a little bit of a coppery, like metallic coppery-like taste, like copper pennies almost. English, very English, shall we say? You get the copper penny taste, you get the dirty taste, you get some caramel. You get a little bit of roastiness, very English-esque. It is a nice red ale. This is actually what I want. When I order a red ale, this is what I want. I want something like this. You get so many American reds and everything else that just have way too much hops or way too much this or way too much that. This is very, very, very enjoyable. Like, I mean, there's really nothing to it, but at the same time, it's really, really good because it is a beer anyone could enjoy. There's no reason to not enjoy this. You like Coors Light? You can like this. You like Firestone Walker's Parabola? You could still drink this and enjoy it with your friends because it is an everybody beer. That's what it is. It's an everybody beer. And I think that's in the most part, other than the DPA, that's what I think of a lot of Ramblin' Road beers, is they're an everybody beer. Anybody can enjoy it. Anybody would enjoy it. Anyone that says that they hate it, you are open to your own opinions on whether you like something or not. But if you say you hate a beer that's like this beer, I think you're just saying it to say you hate it. I mean, it's much like saying you hate, I don't know, you really, really hate and can't stand Bud Light. Bud Light tastes like water. I don't like it. I can't say I hate it, though, because I can drink it if I have to. I mean, at the Stag and Doe I was at last night, guess what? There was Bud Light, or Coors Light, or hard liquor. And the hard liquor was bottom-end liquor, too. It was like Prince Igor and stuff like that. You know what I drank? I drank Bud Light all night. Why? because I can drink it. It doesn't bother me. It just tastes like water. And that's what it was. It was just water going down the throat. Now this, I really enjoy this. I think everybody can enjoy it. If I want a Rickard's Red, I'd rather buy this, just because this has a much similar flavor, a little more real, a little more English, and money stays in the province. Out of 10 on this, you know what? I like it enough for a 7, but would I go out and buy it, really? Because remember, my marks aren't always just about the taste. It's also about whether or not I would recommend it and pick it up myself. I'm sitting between a 6 and a 7. Let's just chug this and then we'll decide. Cheers, guys. Mr. Picard, this is the beer you've made that I've enjoyed the most. And yeah, this is the beer you've made that I actually can stop by and pick up a 6-pack, I think. Let's do it, though. Yeah, you know what? I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I wish I had the money to pick up a 6-pack, because this would be a beer that I could drink on Beer Dweebs United all night and have no problem with it. Thank you, guys. Ramblin' Roads, purebred red. Bye-bye. We've talked way too much tonight. Way too much.